Hey guys, this is your boy Marcus. Welcome back to Become a Legend, episode number 31. And today in this episode, I have 4 matches for you in my Become a Legend series, of course, with Marcus. And in the first match, of course, we're going up against Norwich City. Now, Norwich City, of course, are not too good at, well, an alright team. Or an alright team. I mean, every team, you have to be relatively good to get yourself into the Premier League, to be fair. So in the 5th minute of the match here, I get down the right hand side, I get a shot away, and I hit the bar. So in the 9th and the 10th minute, actually, I got a header away, a score from the corner kick, so I can't really complain. I mean, it was a relatively good header. I really should have scored in the 5th minute as well, but I mean, that's that. I mean, it's football, eh? So in the 15th minute, I get the ball out. Actually, I think it's to Michu. Michu passes it back to me. I score. 15 minutes on the clock. Score 2 goals. Hat trick looks easily on because whenever you score 2 goals relatively quickly, you're gonna probably end up scoring a hat trick in the end. So in the 32nd minute there, I have a shot away, an absolutely amazing shot to the top corner from the right hand side of the box. Hat trick for myself in the 35th minute, I want to say. And that was more or less that, if I remember correctly. I mean, the final score I think was 4-0. But at half time it's 3-0. We've had 8 shots, 6 on target, and we're just dominating them. So in the 46th minute here, I get away from 3 players, maybe got a shot away. Another amazing finish by myself. 4 goals in this one match against Norwich. Like I was saying, Norwich are an alright side. I wouldn't say they're too good. And then in the last minutes of the match, I'm through on goal again. Do I get another shot? Do I score? I don't actually score that time. I should have scored. I should have chipped the keeper or pressed R1 after I shot so I could do a little dink over him. But for some reason I decided just to blast it right at him. But final match, that's 16 shots, 10 on target. My match, of course, went to myself. And I had 12 shots of the 16 on target. Oh, well, 16 shots. I had 7 of the 10 on target, which is pretty good. So, with it being said, we're into this next match against Chelsea. Now, Chelsea, of course, are a difficult side. And Chelsea, of course, they have Daniel Sturridge up front, as well as, I think Fernando Torres is still there as well. But Daniel Sturridge is a much better player in the game, so they play him more instead of playing Fernando Torres. So in the 31st minute, there's a free kick given, and I think it's De Guzman takes it. De Guzman pops it into the top corner. No, he does not. He actually hits the post. It comes out, I think it's to Angel Rangel of all people, and he actually pops it into the back of the net. So with that being said, there should have been another foul there. I personally thought there would be another foul there, but there wasn't. And at half time it's 1-0. Courtesy of a goal by Angel Rangel for Swansea, not courtesy of a goal by myself. He only had 1 shot on target, so he did deserve it. There's only been 1 shot on target in the whole game anyway. So with that being said, in the 56th minute here, Juan Mata tries to get through on goal, can't get through on goal, gets fouled but 30 yards out, and Juan Mata with the free kick himself, and he pops it right into the top corner. So Mata scores. That's a very, very nice free kick, the captain of the day for Chelsea. And then in the 60th minute, literally 4 minutes later, I'm trying to get a shot away. For some ridiculous reason, I pass it to Michu. Michu passes it again away, and that was that. So Chico ends up fouling Oscar in the box. Juan Mata takes penalty. Vorm doesn't even move. He should have moved to at least try and get the ball. I don't know why he didn't move. And in the last minutes of the match, I don't really want to get a shot away because I'm not going to get a shot away. They end up scoring with Oscar. And the final score is 3-1 to Chelsea. So did they do deserve to win that? Well, we'll see from the stats. They did. They had the same amount of shots as us, but they had 5 on target. So technically, they did deserve to actually win the match. Juan Mata, of course, gets man of the match with 7.0 rating, and we only had 2 shots on target. So we were marked out of the game, which was a bit disappointing considering how good I can actually be. But in this game, I just wasn't that good. So the game against West Ham now, and this is the second London team we've actually faced today. The first team we faced was Norwich, second one Chelsea. So against West Ham United, West Ham an alright team, but I mean, with the brilliance of myself up front for Swansea, we can go for, we hopefully want to get at least Europa League this season. If we get Champions League, it'll be amazing. But from kickoff, we more just pass the ball about, they eventually get through to me, and I eventually score. Yeah, I score way too many goals in this game. It's way too easy to score and become a legend because of the fact that the team's your development is just a bit ridiculous when it comes to it. You just get too much. It's too easy to get your stats up. So yeah, like I'm saying, like you can have like a rate like 100 moment like every single player in your team, and you can still lose games. So with that being said, I'm only like rated like 78 or something. So I score a second goal from a free kick, and then I play this little 1-2, not even a 1-2, it's just like a nice little ball through to, I think it's Pablo Hernandez. He crosses it in, I score this header as well. Don't score that header. I should have scored the header. Then I was like touching the goalkeeper a bit and then just popping it into the back of the net for my hat-trick goal in the first half. So again, I'm scoring and that's a second hat-trick of today. I'll be able to score 4 against Norwich, 4 against West Ham like I did against Norwich. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Because we've got a whole second half to go. So at half time we had 7 shots, 4 on target. And yeah, I mean, like into the second half, I mean 83 minutes on the clock, not a lot really happening, and we get I think we do get a shot away actually here. Skim pass with 4 players, get a shot away, and we score our 4th goal against West Ham like we did against Norwich. So with that being said, that was actually the final like attempt of the game really. There wasn't really much happened in the second half. 4-0 final score against West Ham. Into the final match, I think it's against Reading. But yeah, we had 17 shots, 12 on target, and we'll actually see how many shots we actually individually had, but my match scores went to myself with an 8.0 rating. We actually ended up having 14 shots, 9 on target, so we should have scored actually more goals than we did. So yeah, into the final match against Reading. Now Reading, of course, are not a good team, really. Medeski Stadium is quite a nice stadium in real life. I'm not taking the piss. Like, Reading are a relatively poor team. They should have done better last year in the Premier League than they actually did. Shouldn't have got relegated, in my personal opinion. Sacking Brian McDermott was not a very clever thing to do. But in the 36th minute here, get through on goal again. It's another through ball. It's just basically through balls galore in this game, isn't it? And I just pop it into no, I don't pop it into the back of the net because it didn't go back into the back of the net like it shows anyway. It didn't go into the back of the net because it was a relatively poor finish from myself. So at half time, it was 0-0 between Reading and Swansea, and the game was dire. There was only 5 shots in the first half, 3 on target, and there wasn't really much to show in terms of highlights because majority of the shots were from long range by myself. So in the 49th minute here, I get played for on goal again. I skim past 2 players, get a shot away, score the goal. Simple enough. Like I said, my shot accuracy is insanely high, so it's not particularly difficult for me to actually score any shots, which is a bit ridiculous. And again, from a header, I score again with a header. Shot accuracy right to the bottom corner. It's insane. It's just too easy, man. It's too easy. Anyway, 81 minutes on the clock. Get played for on goal again, I believe, and I think we actually score again. So that's 3 hat tricks in 1 episode. Holy crap! Can we make it 4? Can we not make it 4 hat tricks with 4 goals? 3 sets of 4 goals. Can we do it? Can we do it? No, we can't do it. We scored 3 hat tricks though, so can't really complain. So 3 hat tricks in this episode. 3-0 final score against Reading. We had 13 shots, 8 on target. My match, of course, went to myself again with an 8.0 rating. I had 12 shots, 7 on target. And we are 5th in the table. We're 3 points behind Tottenham, 6 points behind Arsenal and City, and 9 points behind Chelsea. No, 8 points behind City. I'm rated 79, and that's it. So if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.